Good afternoon and welcome to today's video tutorial PHP for the beginners. This is absolutely for the beginners. So today we're going to look at PHP syntax. So syntax are the rules that are guiding how PHP code are written. How PHP code are written. Most of the programming language on earth has the way they are written, the rules that guide them. For instance, number one, PHP. Whenever you are writing PHP, it must be inside this. Now, PHP look for something here, anything between here, between this place and this place to interpret. So you must start with less than question mark PHP, question mark, then greater than. So anything within here, this is what the PHP interpret. Anything outside here cannot be interpreted by PHP. Now, for instance, now, if I echo this one now, I am a big boy. I'm a big boy. Now, let me just go and load let me go and load my page and see. So this is my syntax. Okay, say I am a big boy. So what happened is this: PHP look for something here within this place to echo it out. That is what the PHP does. Now, let me show you another thing. PHP can still be written inside the tag, uh, between the tags, the closing and the opening tag, the opening and the closing tag. So for instance now, I write this one here. Okay, I am bigger than you. So I use so much of this simple something so that okay. So let me echo this. I use some of these simple examples so that letting up the programming is something that is so difficult. It's just the language we speak every day. Now, I told you that it can be written inside the tag. It can be written inside the tag, between the closing and opening tag. So you can see that I have written my PHP inside the opening and the closing tag. Now that is how PHP works. So you can write them within there. So you can still write it um for instance now you can still write it inside your paragraph text. So whatever you want you can write some, you can write it here. So these are one of the syntax of PHP. So it must be between uh the it must be between the less than question mark PHP then question mark then greater than for it to be to run. So PHP look anything within this, anything within here. You can now see PHP look for something between this place and this place to run. So that is what how it works. So now the PHP I told you before that PHP has file extension. That this one now. So if I want to create PHP file extension of .php. Now if you look at this string.php, scope.php. So now if I want to create another one, so I now go to my PHP and I say okay, demo, my folder say demo.php. So you can now see, so demo.php. So it has the extension. So you can now see my demo here. But we are talking of syntax here. So it has the extension of PHP. These are rules, and if you put it inside any other one, it will not work. So these are one of this is another rule that guide how PHP are written. So then PHP ends with semicolon. The statement in PHP ends with semicolon. Now, for instance, now let me remove this one. Now I come here and say, okay, echo echo I am. Okay, let me just even write I am. Let me load this page and see what it's going to. It's even giving me another thing. See, I cannot even go. Do you know what thing? So I have to put it. I have to put a semicolon at the end. So without it, it will not even allow you to go. So it will draw, there will be a line under it, a red line under it to tell you, oh, guy, you need to put something. Go and check your some of your syntax and correct them. So PHP, so one of the rules, another rule for PHP that it and the statement ends. Every statement in PHP ends with semicolon to tell PHP that, oh, this is the end of this line. PHP want to know when and where is the end of the line. So now PHP, in programming language, we have what we call the keywords, like if statement, while, else if, else, if, while, function. All these are keywords. They are not case sensitive. They are not case sensitive. Now, let me give you something here. They are not case sensitive. All the keywords in PHP. So I don't know why I deleted that one. Okay. Now for this, now I say if x. Okay, let me have x here. X to be equal to 1. Okay now. So if I say if this x, if x, sorry, variable x, sorry, if variable x is equal to 1, echo okay. Now let's see what it's going to. So because it is equals to 1, this one is 1, so it's going to display okay for us. So you can now see it's showing this to that okay. Now this is a small letter. Now let me change it to capital letter. So let me change it to capital letter and see what it's going to give us. So if it's going to give us the same thing, see, we still have the same thing. So in PHP, the keywords are not case sensitive. The keywords in PHP. So and I've listed them for you. The if, the else, the while, the echo, all these are not case sensitive. So you can use them as you want. So now, even let me look at this one now. This one is I use small letter and I want to use uh, capital letter too. Let's see if it's going to give us the same thing. So you see, it's still giving us the same thing. So these things are not case sensitive. The keywords are not case sensitive. Now so the second one, we're going to look at another rule that govern this, so that when you write this code, you will not have issue with your code. So well, in PHP, now this echo, you see this echo is to output the text on the browser, now on the computer, on the screen, any of them. Now this is in PHP. Every language has the way of displaying its own text. on the computer. Every language. If you go to JavaScript has something like inner.html, content.html, document.write. If you go to any other language, has its one. So in PHP we use echo, like we use this echo. We use this one. We use this one to display, to say, oh, write this one for the world to see. So this is one of the syntax. So when you want to write something for the world to see, look at what I say. Okay, if this is equals to this, then echo. Then write this one out for people to see. Even this one, you see, I say echo. Echo, I'm a big boy. You see, I say echo, I am bigger than you. You can see how he wrote to them all this one. Now let me say something. Let me put something here inside variable v. So I say okay, I am pure in heart. Now I am pure in heart. Now since I didn't tell it, since I didn't tell the server to show this one house to the world to see, it won't show it. I am pure in heart. You see, there's nothing like that. But if I say echo or print now, it will show house. It will show it. The another method we call it print. We're going to look at them extensively. So since I didn't tell this one to echo it, so this one remains. But anyone you echo it, it will show on the screen. So this is another syntax. Now we have seen them. You have looked. I don't know if you know why I use this $v, $x. So I don't know. This is variable. This is how to declare variable. In PHP, variable are case sensitive. This is x, small x. If I decided to make this one capital X, let's see what is going to happen. If it's going to work, it's not going to work. This one is an undefined variable because you can't. This is capital X. This is small x. These things are not the same. So in PHP, so you declare variable. For instance, if I want to declare variable on maybe price of the product, I say okay, dollar price. So I'm talking to say okay, this one is variable. So we'll look at the variable in not in a short time. So so these are how these things work. So these are syntax, the rule that govern. So the PHP in PHP, these things are not the same. The keywords are not case sensitive, but the variable are case sensitive. You can't use capital letter at the end of the whole thing come to and use small letter to call a variable to call it. It is not going to work. So I've seen that PHP has the file extension of php.com. Then every statement in PHP must end with semicolon, or it will throw an error. It will not even allow you to leave the page. So these are those things. You know, we can still write PHP in the in the within the opening, between the opening and closing tag. So we can use them. So that is how it works. These are syntax so that govern how the rules, how PHP are written. So thank you for watching. So subscribe for more. So we'll bring more, we'll make it simple for you. So at the end of the whole thing, we're going to do a very big project. Thank you and God bless you.